Hi friends, my new website is coming out soon. In the meantime, you can still check out my current one at thestarwilliams.weebly.com. And remember, subscribe to my YouTube.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in, and please remember to subscribe. So today is all about those who are beginning in the modeling world and you really don't know too much about it. So first I just want to say that everyone's experience can and will be different. So the things that I'm saying today come from my own experience, and I just want you to learn from it. I want you to better your own career and even achieve more than I've been able to do at this point. So just make sure you do your research, talk to other models that you know that have more experience in this field. Look at other models that have achieved the status that you would like to achieve one day. I'm also focusing particularly on high fashion runway models. You can technically be a model and actor at any age because the use of a model boils down to business need. So you see the fun side of it, which is really a lot of the promotion and marketing. However, if a company's target market is middle class women age 45 to 60, well, if they have a campaign, they have a catalog, they want to do a brochure, they're going to use people that look similar to them. So I wouldn't have to say that you have to stop modeling once you hit a certain age, but the kind of work that you do will probably change as you get older. Alright, so those of you that are unfamiliar with me, I started doing local modeling in Oklahoma. I went to a couple of different modeling schools. You know, they offered a contract once we were done with the classes, but I think most of the things that I've done did not actually come from them. I've also done local modeling in Arkansas, Texas, and Florida. I was an extra in America's Most Wanted. I've also done a few photo shoots here in the Dominican Republic, and I had the opportunity to assist backstage during the Dominican Fashion Week and also during Bridal Week, and that was so amazing. Thanks you guys for that opportunity. I feel like my life has kind of revolved around this world my whole entire life, and it just won't let me escape. It won't let me get away. Alright, so once again, everyone's situation can differ. People, you know, they can be found out of nowhere basically, and there's already models that have been discovered that way. I mean, you have Kimora, you also have like Padma from Top Chef. You know, forgive me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that she was studying abroad in Spain. It was either at a bar, a cafe, or something of that nature, and someone found her. So these things do happen. However, if you are tired of sitting where you are, maybe somewhere that's like a small town, I believe God can do anything, but if you feel like it's that time to move, I suggest making that move. I definitely suggest moving to one of the high fashion capitals in the world, whether that's here in the United States, New York, or in Europe. I think it would be a good idea if you put yourself in an area where you stand out the most. Being the person that stands out the most out of your surrounding and out of the other models that you'll be around, I think that the more that you stand out, the better your chances are. So whether you decide to move or stay where you are, you should definitely find a good, credible agency. I don't know if I would say I would recommend a modeling school unless maybe you really do need a modeling school. Whether you go through a school or you go with an actual agency, I just want to make sure that you do your research. You want to see the success that they have had. You want to see what kind of jobs the models have had, and you want to go that route. When you're first starting out, you know, you might try to go for the top 5 modeling agencies there are, and there's a lot of competition there. So there are some agencies that are not quite at that level, but they can still help you get to where you need to be. So just keep that in mind and keep your options open. TFP stands for Time for Print, which is where you give your time, the photographer gives his time. No one is paid monetarily, so basically you get pictures to put in your portfolio and the photographer gets pictures as well. So instead of the photographer paying a model or a model paying the photographer, they make an agreement and do a TFP. I personally don't like TFP too much unless I know the photographer. I've just had a few bad experiences where my pictures either came extremely late or maybe I didn't even get the pictures at all. Like, I have an experience where I haven't gotten my pictures at all even to this day. So I'm very particular about that, and You know, you want to do your research on the photographer as well, because you don't know this person and you don't know what they're going to do with your pictures, you know, after you two are done. So you really want to be careful who you work with. I don't want you to be put into a bad situation and an environment that's unsafe as well. So do your research on the person. I would say if you are going to do a TFP, try to do one with someone that you're comfortable with and someone that you know that has a good reputation. And the last thing I want to talk about is taking small opportunities. I definitely think that you should take small opportunities. Just make sure that they are legitimate. I think some people skip out on taking small opportunities because it's not, you know, New York Fashion Week or anything like that. But I don't really know a lot of people that have gone from 0 to 100 overnight, or they were some big success overnight. It happens. I mean, I believe that God can do anything, but at the same time, I don't believe that a lot is given to people all at one time. It's kind of like even when you're in grade school. You know, when you're in 12th grade, you're able to do what you do in 12th grade because of everything that you've learned from 1st to 11th. And that's the same with college. You're able to do well in college because of everything that you've learned during grade school. So I feel like this is the same thing. Like, these opportunities are going to get you to the 12th grade, or these opportunities are going to get you where you need to go. Do your research, and again, take those small opportunities because they're going to help you get you to where you need to be. Alright, so again, I thank you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe. I hope that, you know, I've been able to provide you information that's going to help you get started. I'll keep you in my prayers, and best wishes.